Oh, that's great. That's great. All right, we got some demos to try. They might be okay. They might be fun. Or not. We'll find out. We will find out. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Loud music. Always like that.
Welcome to Holy Shoot. Down the centuries, 7 sacred artifacts from ancient cultures have protected the Earth from evil. A secret organization called the Order of the Sanctum had preserved peace by ensuring these holy items were safe from the sticky fingers of demon spawn. And so it was that one day all hell was let loose. Just when life seemed tickety-boo, everything went crazy. It was no more ice cream in the sun and...
What are you talking about? I don't care. Get that? Ooh! Mess with these graphics. Yeah, I did. What? Yeah, what was that? I don't know how to do Q. How do I do Q? That's how you do Q? Left to this, I got that. Enter portal. Yeah, but I play controller. Thunder Lance. Yeah, I'll thunder your balls. Sorry. Get around. You got a screen tearing. I have to work on the settings. Desync. Yeah. Give me 60 FPS, dude. I don't need anything better than that. Oh, you're crashing? You're working? Alright. Yeah, I can mess with this, though. Boom. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, we gotta shoot that. What the?
Barry?
No, that's my buddy.
Oh, what a booty.
That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Never die. A rookie. What do we call it? Doubter. Don't understand. I'm just making it interesting. farming channel points. Stop throwing fucking stuff. You got what, choke? Had too much fun? I wish I had that problem. Oh, David wants that problem. Now you want to drink too much water. Drink too much water. Bye, Jace. It was fun. Got me, dude. It's over. I can resurrect. I've played worse, but I don't see anything special.
Game sucked.
It's average.
That game sucked.
Kind of like depends on how much guns and weapons you have, and classes, and upgrades, and then boss fights.
Suck.
No, it's one of my favorite genres. But yeah, it didn't. Maybe. The other thing is, I'm really just not gonna give it enough of an effort. It's cheating, so. And the gist of the gist. But let's play Game Stonk Simulator! Always wanted to own my own GameStop. Nobody says that. But I say, I could run GameStop better than GameStop. Of course not. I'm talking shit, but you pretend. Bezos is circling. Survive the retail end times. One chaotic day at a time. Attempt to reach a weekly. No pressure, no. Let's go survival mode. That's what I want to see. What's special about this? Can this have something? GameStop! Oh my god, the sensitivity is out of this world. What do you mean 3.5 stars? They don't get it. They just never been to my GameStop. Sensitivity down. Because why you at 70? Who the hell does 70 FPS? Good. Continue. Yo, we got a customer. What's up, dog? I'm your You're my grandpapa. What's up, grandpapa? Whatever, grandpapa. You're a shithead, anyways. I never liked you. Yo, what are you up with you, dude? So far, this might make the list, David. How much money? I have a ton of money. I need a trash bin. I need a dumb shelf. Unhearted. Yeah, I don't want to fuck. That game sucks dick. Oh, it's 95. That's a great score. I got new licenses. Why do I need a bat? Why do I need a bat? Yeah, why do I need a bat? What type of game is this? Who am I fighting? Fuck it. Add that shit to the cart. Oh, Morals Combat? A fair credit score? Yo, David, this is gonna make the list. This is bringing something new to the table. got like a roguelike form to it. So it's like now we have like regular games coming out. They're making fun of like real games, like Unhearted is Uncharted. Mortals Kombat instead of Mortal Kombat. I mean, this is just great. Great.
What are other, I guess, apps that
Nothing for Florida. Nothing for Florida. What? Yeah, like Movada and other stuff. You can go on legal gambling. I don't know where it's at, but it's big.
interest of people soccer bets. No, I go for interest of people interested in betting soccer. How big are those? You can find out who they are by what they search, right? How you do?
Content?
Interesting. I do this shit all the time. I do this shit all the time. Like,
Dude, where is my game?
like little stupid research.
But you could just ask them. You could just ask. But volume for
Don't know where my game is.
bettors.
They find that out.
Better understand.
Yo, what the fuck? What did I just do? Ooh, Unhearted. You want Unhearted. Hey, what do I do with this trash? Can I just like throw it? Drop it. I throw it? How do I change the price? How do I put the price? Products, game. How do I put the price? Can I put the price? That's kind of stupid. There, dude. We're open! Come buy your stupid video game, Unhearted. $20 for some reason. Broke ass store. Buy video games! So, you always look like a gamer. You look like a gamer. Look. My bad. My bad. Is he gonna make me do this?
Hello.
Oh, to you too, motherfucker. It's the best game, top tier. 95% on Ferrocritic. Buy two, please. Sure? You don't want to buy two? Yeah, that's a gamer for sure. New furniture. Have I reached level 2?
Reddit. Reddit. Yeah, I can check the soccer betting.
Our level 2.
How many people are on there? 5. Get shit going, right? No more slacking. Going for it. Hit him now! Yeah, where you go in there! Where you going? You, are you buying something? Almost gonna one.
He ran straight into my store. Oh, come on! Fucking dick. I thought you wanted to freaking play video games. Now you're gonna live a video game. Pussy. I clicked that. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's not gonna be. That is not gonna be efficient.
Party.
He dropped some money. Nice. Oh, did she drop more money? She dropped money. I can beat up people for money.
21K.
Yeah, I just got $2. Yo, she's a giant. What happened? You're a giant. You're pretty hot too. That's. I got weird with it. Why is he red? Might have lost some sales. We got a little bit of money by robbing people. That's all that matters. End of day report. Honest income, $100. Missed orders. We did miss orders. We lost 2.4 stars. Not bad. Oh, the new game's coming out in 5 days. Broom. Instead of Doom, it's Broom. But I can't wait to freaking sell Mortal Kombat. They're not open yet. Metro's unlocked. What the hell? A new license? Yes, purchase that fucking license. Are you product. Games. Buy me 3 boxes. Everyone knows the game with smaller Metacritic score is. They sell for $20. Can I not put them? Might have bought too much. What's retros? Yo, what's going on, boys? I heard you're looking for some black market games. I can hook you up. Just say the word. Down for it. Gears of Lore, Dragon Ball Z, and Assassin's Creed. um, Years of Lore. We Dragon Ball Z. Oh, we get all three? What happened? What is this? I don't get what the retros are. Oh, it's probably like a different... I only have one of them. Like collecting cards. Like a card game. You open packs. I give you retros and you sell single items. Probably need a special furniture for it. Yeah, vertical retro shelf. Hey, you see, look, I'm a gamer. Ever say I'm not... Damn, Bezos is fast! Bought a retro game holder case so I can sell my games.
Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna get sued, bro. Assassin's Creed? That's super creative. Yo, how do I put them on the shelf, though? Not working right. Oh, there it is. Got double click. My bad. Yeah! Now we got it. Now we're cooking. Alright, this makes the list, motherfucker. We definitely gotta play a... When does this come out? We're gonna definitely have to play a fucking playthrough of that. That's just way too good. The ability to, like, find retro games, the names themselves. To see, the demo has 88 positive reviews. Or 85% of 88 reviews. So the GameStop simulator has a little hype. I want the game. There we go. Out the 30th. 3 days from now? Damn! I'm gonna want to play it, man. That was good. It has its issues. I will say it has its issues, right? The Washer 3. Damn! Instead of the Witcher. The pricing's weird that we can't price things. That part kind of got downgraded in these type of games. You got to be able to choose, like, there's a market price and then your price. You could, like, overprice it if you want, but you sell less. You underprice it, you sell more, you know? But you got enough with the leveling up and then different games unlock, and it's supposed to be... I hope it's, like, not the same always, like, procedurally generated. But it caught my attention. It makes the list. It's gonna make the list. Good chance it makes the list. I had to say it, and now my mouse won't work. Working. Oh god. Game stocks, and I think it makes. That was impressive. It had a little funk to it that made me go, make it funky for me. All right, we got 3 more games, I think. I don't have 4 more games. I don't know where this one. Why is Rusty Rangers demo in June? Did I play it in June? Played it? Playtime 4 minutes. I played it. So let's just say if I played it already, it's off. It's off. It's old. Follow these steps to place a table in the bar. I don't give a shit about no table and no bars, man. Place it on the floor. I want beer, dog. It's an idler. It's an idler, isn't it? That was more than that. Go to the menu. Let's buy some beer. Now it's time to open the bar. Click to open. Open. Click on the table to take orders from your customers. Who wants a beer? Click on the table to take orders from your customers. Click on the table. Click on the table. I'm clicking on the table. Oh, my guy has to go over there.
Guys, it was great seeing you.
Dude, man. Won't take the order, bro. Later, man. You gotta figure out food, Emmy. What are we doing? This game's driving me insane. Click on the table to take order from customer. I'm clicking on it, buddy. I'm clicking on it. Oh, I already took the order? Oi. I'm serving up some beer. Oh, what the hell? Go fishing? No way he's gonna go outside. Thank you. I've been wanting to get rid of that for a while. And this game has potential too, bro. We catch a fish or what? I caught a stick, bro. What does that do? Dun, 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 dun. I love you. Sorry, I'm insane. I just want to. And I'm sorry, I am insane. Don't know where to go. Man, I got bees like fuck with a whole like. Where did you go? She was in love with a video asshole like, if you want me though. Count that dope, okay. She want me though. Never go okay. I say, shorty, why the fuck you like that? Yeah, you should like that down. What the beers, dude? We done. Table, money, beer. Want another beer? Damn. 2 beer policy though. Ain't trying to get no drunks. Want another beer? That's crazy. He's grindy as fuck though. I don't feel like we're moving fast enough. Can't remember which one ordered first. That was too good. 2 more games. Scooby Dooby Dooby. $5.49. He asked if I was gonna be here later, so I'm guessing he's coming back. Thinking of it. What the fuck is this stupid game? Get me out of here. This is too weird. Not fun enough. Let's do that. Unbelievable. China. Last demo. I need to.
Machina, come down here. You can see Anne's wide out. Machina, come down here. You can see Anne some helpful tips. Why don't you? Great. Wow! Just feed it in. I'm going to show you some. Let's find a big mineral clump, then we can mine it. Amazing! Please build a conveyor belt. Normally, building things costs minerals. I do go. Oof, that was some. Shall we go up for some short Perota?
Got my attention already. Got automation. Mining and automations is always a good starting point.
Machina. I'm machine. Well, I reckon. Do you mind here? Oh, you got some bombs from. Oh, you. But where to bomb? Press the radar button to use your.
I use them. Oh shit.
Not available in this demo.
Yeah, lick my balls then.
Oh, you got some bombs from Proto. Or you can press the bomb button to... But where to bomb? I've got to press the radar button to... Oh, oh, you but press... Look at those lovely... Look at those... The Disco Ball is a power-up that lets you... Machina. One day. Okay, I've got enough. Can you find me? Kevin, I think you can find Machina, you can use the telescope to look. Just stand near it.
Alrighty, Mud. Oh, a baked potato. That's really cheered me up.
Fucking artwork is this.
There's secrets down here, hidden in all the ruddy mud.
That was the demo? That makes it though. That kept my attention enough. One thing I said hasn't happened. It fucking happened. All right. Here's the idea. Start my computer. The one. Oh. I'm a Toblerone. I'll do this out loud. I should have opened them, right? Ay, Dios mío. Big sidebar. How's good, man? I'll be here. Trying to get things done. At the Pink Pony Club. I'm guessing I'm on my own for food. Food, so I'm gonna order food really soon. Oh. Oh my god, my bookmarks. There's no way, right? My bookmarks, there's no way. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Went backwards. Frustrating. Like they went back in time, but they also kept the changes I made, which is great because I need those changes. But why they go backwards? Like stuck in between. Open everything and how to open. That's true. I can watch TV too. All right, guys, bear with me. All right, we still got a couple things to do and to lock in. We're working right now. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get through this. Games coming out. Upcoming games coming out next week. Short that I like to make every week. So let me put something on TV to bring the vibe, help me get in the vibes and watch something, keep me entertained. And we will. Like I'm saying, it's just gonna take a little bit before I'm also probably do my. Yeah, we're gonna work. It is what it is. Talking about it is not gonna help me get things done. What am I looking for right now? Okay, my bookmarks. Why are my bookmarks messed up? I can't even keep up with them. Why this game should be moved to this list? Is it also in this list? It is. Why is it not here? 10 o'clock is such a supposedly a really good game, so I definitely want it in my right place. We get to see. We'll just fuck it. Fuck it. We got it. We got to roll with the punches. Unfortunately, or fortunately, you know, it is what it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 games listed here. 3 are good games. 3 are. I like the demos. Demos brought some umph in there that made me happy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games to go through. 6 games that I say are in, 11 games to go through that we'll have to figure out if they make the list. Alright, so what's the first one? What is happening, bro? I have no answer for that. It just wouldn't click. Okay. First game on the list we need to look through. Day of the Shell. There's a demo? I didn't see the demo. Prologue? Oh, we gotta play this. I didn't see that. Guess we got that one under demos instead. We got another sneaky demo that got in that I didn't know. What about Star Vortex? This game looked interesting. It's an action RPG like Diablo 2. And you design your ship. You fight your way through hostile alien weapons. You know, this is taking a genre to a new direction. Great unique builds. See some interesting stuff here, but it lost me for a moment there. You see, like, you know, that looks pretty cool. Craft and modify items. Another cool aspect. That upgrade stuff. I mean, it looks like it has some depth in there, which is really important in these action RPGs. Explore and loot. Loot is very important too. Damn, what is this? This is build and customize ships. So I do see enough here for me to say you're on to the next round. You're on to the next round, buddy. I gotta say that. You're on to the next round. Primal Planet. I saw an ad for this. That always adds a little extra for me to want to play the game. Unveil heart for store. Family dinosaur UFOs. Craft upgrades survive in a realm of prime evil predators. Savage tribes and ancient aliens. Rise from a humble cave dweller to a planet's last hope. Alone in local co-op. Welcome to Dinovania. It kind of reminds me like Terraria style, but dinosaurs, and it has a vibe to it that looks really good. That's cool, right? You got XP, so you're leveling up and stuff. All these things look good. You got boss fights. Are they just making out? Oh no, that's my kid. I'm sorry. That got weird. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Water level. I mean, it really grabs my attention. I'm not gonna lie. That makes it to the next level. Recharge. Now that we're getting into some fucking, too many games now, right? Recharge. Graphics look good. It's an RC racing game. There was an RC racing game that came out not too long ago. Recharge Turbo or some shit like that. I didn't play it. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to play this. Wait, what was that? What was that about? You actually make the cars and customize? That'd be fucking sweet. Not gonna lie. Change the batteries and shit. That was really cool. That got me a little mini boner. You know? A mini boner. Let's see how this game did. It's a $10 game. Very positive reviews. Not bad. Great physics, really good routes. I would love to have full contact races with AI. Yeah. Full contact and no contact live PvP would be really awesome too. So it's just time trials. This game works perfectly on Steam Deck. I don't care. Addicting game. Lots of fun. You can create your own tracks, customize your car, wheels, paint decals, etc. You can upload the tracks. Trying to beat the times in campaign mode to get trophies, exciting, challenging. The physics are spot on. I drive RC real life. A lot of fun. Been waiting for months since I saw it posted on Reddit. It doesn't have a ton of content ready right now, but it's very enjoyable. Definitely will have more things to do in the future. The tracks are a lot of fun as well. Very nice. There's a driver's stand camera with a good FOV. Okay. Seems to be okay. It seems to be an okay game. Once again, this makes it to the next round. Right there, this part right here, it just gave me a boner. Right here, the customization. Okay, are we actually going to be able to customize? Does that make a difference in the different cars? You know, that aspect is just very interesting to me. You got good graphics. You got racing with other people too. You know, so that's one thing that the other one didn't have. That people were like, hey, you know, I would like that. And this looks like it actually has tracks inspired by real-world locations. A little more roadmap. Crawling, VR support, ghost racing. New maps, new cars, new components. Drift, team racing. New maps, new cars, new components. Combat racing. I mean, we got some interesting stuff here. Recharge and Fumes are put together? Room games. Fumes team. Wait, these are RC cars. Fumes is RC cars. See the little antenna. Why would it not have the antennas for RC cars? I'm actually really hungry. It's a problem I have right now. I said Fumes, it doesn't make the list. But Recharge might, but... Alright, hold up. We need to do a little research right here. New window. Shit. Thank the Lord no porn or anything came up. What is it? RC stand for radio control. Yeah, that's what I thought. Not retro. So then the other game is RC, but it keeps using the word retro. Fumes. Whatever. We move on. It moves to the next round. This is bad, guys. This is bad. Once again, when we have a lot of games moving on, then we got to start being a free-to-play game. Action roguelike co-op hero shooter. A lot of reusable sprites.
Ding ding ding! Game on! Best friends stick together! Hey newbie, catch this! None shall stop me!
I do like this genre. That's what I'm saying. This is a genre I could definitely rock with.
My game, my rules! Death is where you belong.
Fudge, dude. Getting bad. No game that I put on here is leaving right now. Live lens body cam. This looked pretty good. But I don't care for these body cam games. Hyper realistic body cam style shooter. Tactical gameplay. Yeah, this is out. I'm just not interested in that genre that much. You know? There's, like I'm saying, we already have a problem with too many games. So anytime we can eliminate a game right now is the time. Hell Galaxy. What is this? The only game where you can experience a fusion of space battles, eerie specters, and daunting titans. RPG influenced Cosmo. Crafting while RPG influenced. This combat looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. Like I don't like space combat.
Universe. But the first explorers were soon killed by the horrors that dwelt at the Raider. Former prisoners. You would hell.
You know, it has like, it piques my interest a little bit. And this is like, I hate the genre of space shooters. Space fights, flying fighting is one of my least favorite. I hate it. But it just, look at the different ships and stuff. It looks like there's actually something here. Organization maybe. And Titans, you fight Titans. Unique blend of genres, extensive customization, deep economy, exploration, innovative combat mechanics about this game. Just deep economy. Massive universe, Titans. I mean, it's once again, it's gonna pass the first test. Misk a tiny.
Like all great adventures, this one beetled the quiet little buddy night.
I like
With
platformers,
sea
you know.
along with it Came shiny golden cogs and scattered debris for something new, and so they set up. Of course, as they explored,
But it's
they came
it just
to
like I said,
titans
right
and
now, too many games are making the lists. Make a big difference as a tiny robot. Meet Buddy and Bag Boy, 2 tiny robots with big hearts and even bigger missions, spreading joy wherever they go. At the mysterious explosion, scrub messes, collect trash, recycle at the Reconatron. Being this tiny has its perks too. Beneath the surface, adventure through. Damn. Being small never felt so big. Fly around. The movement looked clean. That movement looked pretty clean. I wanted to take it out until we got to here. Well, guess what? If this game already came out on the Switch, it automatically gets off the list. It's already out. And we could also see the review and see what people say about it. Delightful chibi platformer. Misk, a tiny tail, has been consistently pitched as a chibi robo-like. It isn't hard to spot that inspiration. You play as a tiny robot who goes around cleaning up trash and helping the characters he meets. But if you're going to put Misk against Chibi Robot, I find myself compelled to say that if Chibi Robot had been as consistently charming, fun, and well designed as Misk, we'd probably still be playing Chibi Robo games. Okay. Levels are very balanced in their gameplay mechanisms that makes them unique. For example, one level had a strong focus on gardening and required things such as finding seeds to plant and cutting down weeds. Now and then, a couple stages seemed a bit too large for their own good, but for the most part, each one was excellently structured. Each stage has also hidden platforming challenges. These are separated from the main stage and present the hardest gameplay challenges Misk has to offer. They do, however, also draw out one of the few complaints, which is the handling of Buddy's jumps. His jumps itself. What shocked me most about Misk was the direction it took its story. I'm not going to spoil anything here, but what I expect to be straightforward or cozy will not be much more impactful and at times dark. Let's see. Pros almost feels like a native Switch 2 port. Charming story, great art design, improves on the weaker elements of its inspiration. Solid and varied level design. A couple levels are too big for their own good. Some platform feels awkward. Very minor performance. It's a good review, bro. This is a good review. This has good reviews. We let that influence our list, knowing that a game is coming out on Steam that's good. Unfortunately, we can't. Like I said, we can't because we do sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like the list is for games coming out next week, including Monday. If we come out with the video on Tuesday, sometimes I'll look at a review of a game and be like, that came out on Monday, and be like, oh, maybe I should take it off my list. I'm not gonna lie. I've done that. It's happened. And this is one that would work the other way. The problem I have with it is that it's already out on the Switch. So it should have made my list before. We don't have room. Is the other problem. Alright, that's the next game. Atomic Owl.
Like
This game looks beautiful. I mean, this is convincing me once again. Look, defeat hordes of deadly Tengu and fast skill during combat. Elegant roguelike zones that test your reflexes grid. Diary, triangle, shotgun, overcome impossible odds. Voice acted casts. Absorb, wield, choose your weapon. There's more, but 3 focus. Fully animated opening cutscene. Transform into the Void Crew. Explore a vibrant world. Take flight. Collect elemental powers. Elemental power. This is convincing me. Streamer's pretty dead. Nah, I'm just chilling. I'm chilling though. I am. You say unfortunately. What's that? Fortunately. I don't see it anywhere on Steam. Unfortunately for me. I don't see it though. But what if we do this and try and search it up on Google? Game. Unfortunately. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Move it on. So Atomic Owl, I didn't want it to make the next round. It's making the next round. That's impressive. That's an impressive About Me page. That is an impressive About Me page. Can't lie. The Last King. Man of Fearless Greek Army. Wait, what was that? What was that? That was a boss fight. Let's see the boss fight. This looks more like Dynasty Warriors, except it sucks. I'm being honest. So this probably won't make the list so far. But what was that boss fight? Now it's like RTS. Mixes between both. What are we doing there now? We're crafting. We're crafting. That's crazy. That's crazy. What is this game trying to be? A little too much. What happened to that boss fight that I saw? It was right there. Yeah, I guess it didn't show anything of it. That's gonna be a problem. No, probably no. Rebuild your kingdom, battle against fierce foes, recruit, train, and equip your army, build your marching camps. We're just gonna say no. It just seems a bit very early access, and it's trying to do way too much, and I think it's gonna be a bomb. It's gonna suck ass. I'm gonna be honest. Let's take that out of there. We do got one game to play. Day of the Shell Prologue. This game had a good chance of making the list for the demo. Before I found the demo, I didn't know there was a demo. And I know streamers dead, whatever. Yes, I'm fucking trying to work here and get some shit done that I need to get done. I don't even want to, probably shouldn't be live then, but being live inspires me to be productive, so. And then we get into one of my better bits, which is where I do the work of doing the intros or whatever stuff. That usually does pretty well. Oh, I like this though. controller to work. We're a controller player. Yeah, it's definitely better keyboard. I mean mouse. The enemy saw you. Get in cover. Oh shit. Now find the best angle and click the enemy to attack it. Oh, I'm gonna do it from back here. Yo, that's clean though. Three turns, right? One. Wait. And why did he attack on... Ow! Yo, this is pretty clean. This is pretty clean. %, they're gonna hit me. Friendly fire, that's cool. I mean, that is really close to making the list. That was fun. That was clean. It played clean. It played interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those strategy games, but it felt way more user friendly. Like those games get complicated and really hard, and it felt very user friendly and not that hard, and I like that. I like that about it. I did like that about it. We just cleared a couple areas there, real easy, real clean, real fast, and I like that. I like that. It felt, felt right. And those games, like I was saying, they can get complicated and too hard. Even Baldur's Gate 3, I suck. I couldn't push hard in Baldur's Gate 3 at all because it just get into it. That seemed like something I could get into. So, the list is pretty bad, guys. When we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trying to get in. So 14 overall still to go through. And it's a tough list. Tough list. Not gonna lie. It's a tough list this week, man. We gotta make decisions. So Star Vortex, let's go through it again. Star Vortex. This right here tells me no. You're out. No offense, it's just simple. That looks boring. That looks boring and weird, and it just didn't catch my interest. Primal Planet. I want Prime. Okay. We could do that. We could do something like that. I want Primal Planet. Shit. I changed my mind again. Solo developed. That's like a red flag, honestly. Unfortunately, it's like a little bit of a red flag. Now, obviously, when I say that it's a red flag, it's also a green flag that you want to support that, and I want that, So it has its green flags to it as well. I'm just saying the red flag is that the game won't get more content once it comes out, and it might be a bit incomplete. It's not going to push the genre too far. Once again, it could always do these things. That definitely could happen. It's just that's kind of the trend I felt like me personally when I play a solo dev game. It's missing a little bit. It's always missing a little bit, and it makes sense. You're solo dev. It's way too much for one person to do. These games get more and more complicated, harder and harder and harder, and to do one all by yourself is hard to impossible. So, like I said, you want to support it. You want to. I definitely want to support it. I want to raise them and motivate them to work harder and to show that sometimes they need to do something solo for them to just get the interest that then goes, oh, okay, now I need to hire people to take the game to the next level, to make a sequel that takes things all those things are great. So I'm all for that. It's just the facts. When I see solo dev, it's just been hitting me with a bit of a red flag of the game. It might not be complete. It's going to be a little short on things. But I want it on the list, so it stays at the moment. Recharge game. At the announcement trailer, official trailer, Gamescom, demo, early access. So there was a playtest or the beta, the Steam Next Fest. I never play those. I should start playing them, honestly. But right now, I just can't. You know, I got too much on my plate at the moment. Man, there's enough here to be pumped about. Rooms still seem empty. Pull it out. Pull it out. It's out. It's out. We're pulling it out.
What's going on YouTube? My name is Diesel, and today we're checking out a brand new game that's in playtest. We'll be launching in early access on July 28th of this year. So in less than a month. Recharge. Not engines. Motors. Motors, say it. Battery. And tires, different suspension. We got buggies. We got off-road. We got on-road. Do you want to leave the game? I do not. Single play. All right. I'm playing with mouse and keyboard, so let's see how awful this is. I got the shift over. Oh, God. I'm causing accidents. All right. To the controller. Whoa. Nailed it.
It's back in, guys. It's back in. Forgot about the customization of cars and stuff. It's cool, dude. Dios mío, guys, we're losing it. Terminal Brigade. What's up with Terminal Brigade? Third-person PvE co-op shooter roguelike elements. I tried playing Terminal Brigade. Action Raw meets shooter is an upcoming free-to-play. I like that it's free-to-play. Red flag, unfortunately.
Salutations, everybody. It is Maddie here today. Like Pew Pew Games comes along and says, hey, we'd like to just make sure that you get this game on your channel. How about a sponsored video? And of course, you know, my rule of thumb, as I've said many times before, but I always want to make sure it's clear anytime I do one of these videos is, can I say what I have to say? Yes? Okay, great. And so I do have some critiques of the game overall, but for the most part, I've been having a pretty good time, and I just wanted to share that with you here today, and maybe you put this free-to-play game in your library and you check it out later. But yeah, I've been messing around with the beta. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, you're into what's going on. So, like I mentioned earlier with the list of all those genres, there's a lot of different ways you can play this game. Like, it says shooter, and for example, one of the 6 playable characters that you can get into is Blade, and she's like this ninja assassin character. Really stylish. Like, her ultimate is crazy sick, just tons of slashes and swords going everywhere, but that's kind of like the crux of her character, is all about enemies all over the arena. It's like great feeling third-person shooting characters, but characters like Blade have a lot of depth to them, like a lot of movement.
I think you like Blade. I think you like the Blade character.
And I guess the good thing is you, if you have friends, don't need to really be too focused on who do I want to play as, because you can bring all these characters into a mission together. Again, it's co-op. I played it with friends, but for a lot of my time spent with Terminal Brigade, I played it by myself. And that, I think, is the best thing I can say about it, is that, I had a fun time playing this co-op game alone. That's a very short list for me, at least. So I wanted to put that out there for y'all. Now, to kind of balance things out, as we get into the gameplay a little bit, third-person shooting feels good, abilities feel good, sound is good, VFX are good, all that's good. A little more enemy variety would go a long way with this game. Like a lot of enemies with shields as kind of the primary difference maker between them and cannon fodder. It's more so like they throw a lot of enemies at you and they're just throwing themselves at you constantly. So you're still engaged, but I think a little bit more variety in how you attack them, like a melee versus shooting them, or even just using abilities on them. Leaning into those could, I think, create just further depth with these characters. Things like perks, enhancement, of course, of my mission compared to what I started with. As you clear these areas, you gain what is called Tycho coins. This is what you upgrade. I'm always picking really high level upgrades too. Like the game's not afraid to just give you like legendary stuff pretty immediately, which I thought felt good, but thinking it as these matches go on. This is a game though, it's back to my upgrade talk about numbers. So high numbers, everything, high damage numbers, but also like high health bars, like oh my gosh, like 100 plus health bars for an enemy. This keeps enemies from feeling spongy. Actually, like a kind of smart design decision, because I'm just watching these health bars wipe, and I think some people might find it a little bit of a cheap solution, but I think these enemies I feel like I'm sawing through them because I'm watching all of those health bars go away. So I thought that was cool.
I mean, that was impressive. Not gonna lie, that was impressive. It looked really clean. Hell Galaxy. Murphy.
All I see is a cell and a...
That's a laser target, which is cool. Understand that.
This right here is a major red flag for me. The same developer. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Then Space Sims, space fighting is not for me, really. And the demo looked interesting enough. Well, not the demo, the trailer looked interesting enough and looked like customizable and stuff that I was like, maybe this could be the space fighting game that brings me back to space fighting and caught my attention. But the little bit of I saw from the demo, it looked boring. It looked weird. It didn't look right. Maybe this will look better. Like this doesn't look good. This doesn't look. Oh, I was wrong. Because they were flying first person. I didn't like the first person flying. It seemed kind of weak. So this stuff, and then with all that, you have the NFT stuff that, or even that it's a shell copy of another game that they wanted to release but didn't make it. Like, that's just a major red flag. If this is pretty much a copy and paste of another game that didn't make it, yeah, that's a red flag. Like, I understand the NFT stuff, and I'm obviously not a fan of NFTs. I'm not for NFTs, and I don't understand NFTs. Let's be honest, I don't understand them. So it's not like I'm not like totally against them either, because I don't understand them. Like, but I know that NFTs usually mean scam, and a lot of scams have been run through NFTs. So when it comes to NFTs, that's a big red flag and something that I don't not participate or support. But like I said, I also am not like, oh my god, NFTs are the worst thing. It's just I don't understand them. It's like, no, I'm not a part of that. I'm not spending money on NFTs, or anything like that. But I'm saying a good game, I think, could overcome NFTs. You just say, oh, no more NFTs. Here's a good game. But like, this seems like a rebranding, a total rebranding of a game, trying to, squish out any money they can for the effort they put into a game that didn't make it because it's not good enough, or they don't have the NFTs killed it enough. So that's why that game needs to be taken. Atomic. Oh, I'm glad I'm googling these games a little bit. Actually, that was a good find. Atomic Alice art roguelike. Will the transform into the Build for Lovers of PS1 era games? Other roguelike 96% funded. Starter. Demo. So some of these demos were like on next. They're not available anymore. It was like a year, 8 months ago. I want to put it in there, but I'm gonna say no. It looks too simple. It looks too small, kinda. We're not, I guess we're cheating. I mean, we're not. Early hands-on impression. Let's see what this gets us.
When you hear it, but seeing it and playing it felt like something pretty refreshing. Atomic Owl is a 2D pixelated action game. Now, that doesn't sound too unique when you hear it, but seeing it and playing it felt like something pretty refreshing. The developers at Monster Theater Games were nice enough to send me the demo a few days ahead of its release for Steam Next Fest, so I dove in enthusiastically as I've really loved what I've been seeing leading up to this before I got my hands on. It's an early build of the game, but it already controls really well and it has some fun ideas. Jumping and dashing are tight and intuitive, and the melee and projectile attacks Hidalgo the Owl can unleash are pretty cool. There are a few talent-like pickups that enhance some abilities. I managed to find 3 different ones during 3 playthroughs of the demo. Now, there wasn't a ton of opportunity to experiment or advance the mechanics, as the demo was less than 10 minutes of action and another 5 or so of storytelling, but there's something here, and I think the gameplay can be a real great time when the game releases next year. It feels pretty fluid, and I can tell there could be some pretty solid opportunities to unleash exciting attacks with some more complex enemies and stage layouts. The demo is also mostly voice acted. Your mystical sword speaks the most and is pretty snarky.
Wait!
This one's tough. This one, tough. What about Holy Shoot? I played the demo and it wasn't terrible, but it was not good enough. It was not good enough. I didn't see the advancement in the genre. I guess one way I could look at it, it's either Terminal Brigade or Holy Shoot. They're both similar games in Risk of Rain style shooters, roguelite, whatever. So it's one or the other. And I think Terminal Brigade looks better. It looks better. I couldn't tell because there's no demo. So in this case, this is a rare occasion where, not the rare occasion, but I guess it's an occasion where the demo hurt it more than the other demo. The Terminal Brigade, I guess I wasn't able to play Terminal Brigade, so I couldn't make up my own idea of it. But since I was able to play the demo for this other game, I was able to feel it, and I was like, it felt fine, but it just didn't grab me. When maybe if I played Terminal Brigade, I would feel the exact same way, but since I can't play it, I could just lean into that one more than Holy Shoot. Now we're back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 games. Should we just do 11 games? We're deciding to do just 11 games, guys. We're screwed. We're deciding to do just 11 games, which is... I also need to stop poking my face. I'm gonna make videos. Okay, so we have a problem. Not a problem, but rounded to go first. All right. Tales of the Shire and Ninja Gaiden would be next. And Ninja Gaiden Ragebound would be next. In the order of things, we'll figure those are the three that are definitely in. Game Stock Simulator did catch my attention. I did like it. Okay, so I think that's not a bad idea. Lakeside Bar. I feel like taking Lakeside Bar out. It was too grindy. Take it out. Sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, Lakeside Bar. Machina. A mining game. Day of the Shell. Primal Planet. Primal Planet makes it. That's probably the fourth game I'm most excited about. Terminal Brigade, Atomic Owl, and Recharge. Atomic Owl and Recharge. Recharge is out. How about that? How about that? I'm sorry, Recharge. I think you're I should have you in there, but unfortunately, I think that I put an RC game not too long ago, and it just didn't pique my interest. I didn't play it. I'm not gonna play. Most likely, I'm not gonna play this game. So we got to make some decisions and take some games out, you know. So it's in this. It's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're down to 9. We're down to 9. Guys, it's time. It's time. It's time to do it right. Game Stonk Simulator. Machina. Day of the Shell. What? One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Machina. An Israeli pop rock band, so it's a rock band. Digging an Adventure by developed by Judero. You play as machine. What the fuck is Judero? Handmade action adventure game based on the rich folk lore of Scottish. These guys are crazy. These guys are crazy, dude. I like both whimsical and melancholy the game is as a whole, and how unapologetic indie this is. A few games can have a smell of developers workshop. I was gifted this game, completed the area 2 and quit the game shortly after. Art is the main seller for it. With this one, gameplay is quite basic, which you can see for yourself with the demo. Story seems nonsensical in an artsy fashion. Alright. That's enough for me to say I want Machina in there. Machina makes it, okay? It's really, really weird in the right ways that grab my attention. That makes it. Okay? Like, this one needs to be in there too. So those two make it. Day of the Shell. This is giving me some red flags. God, it was fun. Why would you want to play with up to 4 players? That's stupid. That's actually very stupid. You can't play with 4 players because it'll ruin the fucking game. $15. Bucks. Still think okay. This makes it, that makes it. Day of the Shell does not. I don't think so. This makes it, bro. This makes it. Atomic Owl. GameStop Simulator. Machina. Terminal Brigade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're getting there. There's 2 left, and these are the last 2. Do they make it in? I need help on this one. I need help on this one. I need help on this one. Any helpers out there? Save $7. Gotta put it in. It's Day of the Shell.
Ciao a tutti, ma
Oh, he played exactly what I played, pretty much.
some other
Enemies ahead play once every 3 turns. Did I get an extra heart? I don't know if I did.
I don't know what to make of it. I cannot say no. So it will make it. Good order. That's a good order. And now it's time. Well, I didn't order any food. I didn't turn the channel. I mean, guys, I'm just sorry. We're mentally screwed right now. And it is what it is, but at least we're getting some things done that I really do want to get done. So bear with me, forgive me, and today is one of those days. I need a few of these days, unfortunately, before I can really get myself back together. I'm struggling with productivity and everything. Lighting is going to be really bad right now, so this is one of the things that we're going to have to deal with to make this video. But we're just going to do our best, and whatever happens, happens, you know? Turns out bad, it turns out bad. What do you want me to do? Dude, but why? I need a lens cleaner? Do I need to use the lens cleaner? It's gonna work. But, let's do Grounded 2 is the first game. We'll just get into it, man. Fuck it.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast.
Grounded 2. Grounded 2 is an open world survival adventure. Must play. All right. Grounded 2 is the sequel to an open world action survival adventure. Grounded 2 is the sequel to one of the best open world survival games out there, so I'm definitely checking this one out. Grounded 2 is the sequel to one of the best open world survival games out there, so I have to check this one out. Grounded 2 is the sequel to one of the best open world survival games out there, which makes it a must play for me. What the fuck happened to my folder? Alright, I can't even. Good enough. You know what I'm saying? Good enough. Number 2. Tales of the Shire. I'm sorry, guys. I need a break. Very bad decision. Very bad decision to take a mid-break after the first one but I need to figure out food. I have to pee, and we'll be back like in 2 minutes. I'm not taking a long break or anything. It's just we need to solve a couple issues here, and I'm rushing through this, which is fine. It's great because I need to rush through it, but I also need to. I don't even know where my phone is. What if my friend called me and I don't even know where my phone is? I'm sorry, guys. It should be here. I thought it was right here. Bye. I feel like winning today. Might as well be King Kong baby. Feel like winning today. I feel like winning today. I feel like I won today. King Kong ain't got shit on me. King Kong's full of synergy. She just wants to be part of NRG. Will she come over and tell me, please? I wonder where to go. Where to go. That's crazy. This guy just showed up on my feet. ¿Quieres mamar? ¿Quieres mamar? ¿Sí or no? You know, tell me where the fuck did it go? And I'm loving this like sexiness is acting so shady too. And I'm feeling like I'm a baby too. Tell me why you might go ahead and fall in love with your boo. I just want to come and touch you too. Telling me she really want to make a move.
Major label said I was.
All the action coming back forever. Talking fashion like I'm back forever. Shawty said I would not finesse. Yes, we're always gonna win. She said love, but she loved me like that, like. I love her though. Food, buddy, food. Food is the question. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way that's. That fixes. Okay. Thought I like. Alright, let's get this going then. Sorry. Tales of the Shire. Why are you acting so fucking stupid, kid? Tell me so. Alright. Tales of the Shire is a cozy life sim. Over decorating, sharing this idyllic corner of middle, join friendly hobbits and familiar faces awaiting your arrival. Tales of the Shire. I mean, the game looks boring, but it's Tales of the Shire. I don't know what I'm going to say, but let's roll it. Tales of the Shire is a cutesy, cozy game where Tales of the Shire is a cutesy, cozy game that just has my attention. Lord of the Rings, it looks cute. I can't help but want to play this. Tales of the Shire is a cutesy, cozy. Tales of the Shire is a cutesy cozy life sim that seems focused more on decorating than gameplay, but I gotta try it. I don't like it. I don't like what I don't know how to get into the juice of what I'm trying to say. What's idyllic? What does idyllic mean? Idyllic corner of middle. Okay, it's probably a. The Alright, let's try it again. Oh my god, I haven't been muting that. Tales of the Shire is a cutesy cozy life sim that seems focused on decorating and cooking, but Tales of the Shire is a cutesy cozy life sim more focused on decorating and cooking, fishing, farming, but really seems not that great. But overall, it's a Lord of the Rings game. I gotta look into it. Tales of the Shire is a cutesy cozy life sim that seems more focused on decorating and cooking, so maybe not the aspects that I enjoy most, but it's Lord of the Rings and I just love it, so I might have to check it out. I feel like that's the best I could do. Next one, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Boner! Oh my god, I want to say that in the video. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling So it's a Metroidvania, right? Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer bringing the oomph of a challenging ninja adventure. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer from the team behind Blasphemous. So you know this is going to be great. So I definitely am interested. I mean, Blasphemous? Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer brought to you by the team that brought you Blasphemous. That was close. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer brought to you by the team. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the team behind Blasphemous, which I loved. So this definitely piques my interest. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the team behind Blasphemous, which I loved. So this really piques my interest. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the team behind Blasphemous, which I loved. Blasphemous. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the team that made Blasphemous, so Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the team that Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the team behind Blasphemous, which I loved. So this game piques my interest. So I'm definitely interested in this. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the team behind Blasphemous, which I loved, so I'm definitely looking into this. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the same people who made Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the team behind Blasphemous. Behind Blasphemous catches me off guard. The double B. Okay. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the same team that brought Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the team that brought side-scrolling platformer brought to you made by the same team behind Blasphemous. I gotta do behind Blasphemous. Okay. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the same team that brought Blasphemous. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the same team behind Blasphemous, which I loved, so I'm definitely interested in this. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the same team behind Blasphemous. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the same team behind Blasphemous, which I love, so I'm definitely looking. This definitely catches my interest. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the same team behind Blasphemous, which I love, so I'm definitely in. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a side-scrolling platformer made by the same team behind Blasphemous, which I love, so I'm definitely interested. Fucking hell, dude. So long to get a good take, bro. Oh, L's in the chat. L's in the chat for that, but we got it. We got it at some point. Primal Planet. Primal Planet. Oh. That is true. We have a problem here. The problem is, I mean, now my lighting is fucked even more as I can see the change in lighting. What's the problem? The problem is I want to change the order of things, but that's all right. We can do that afterwards. That's not a big deal. I don't like two side scrollers back to back. It just kind of, you know, I'd rather separate them by a game if I can, you know. Or two even. Maybe I do two. Push through. Push through, guys. We'll push through and we'll be, you know, goats. That time of day where the lighting goes worse every 30 minutes. So I got to change it like every 30 minutes. Have it super bright as it is, you know. If not, it's going to change tones and whatever, man. It is what it is. I don't even think it's working right. I mean, these things are just... Woo! All right. Primal Planet... is a solo developed Metroidvania that combines survival and crafting elements with an action-packed story on an lush planet filled with dinosaurs. I'm interested. All right, let's try it. Primal Planet is a solo-developed Metroidvania with survival and crafting elements and an action-packed story that takes place on a lush planet filled with dinosaurs. That sounds cool. Primal Planet is a solo-developed Metroidvania that combines survival and crafting elements and an action-packed story while taking place on a lush planet filled with dinosaurs. Yeah, I'm interested. Primal Planet is a solo-developed Metroidvania that combines crafting and survival elements with a with an action-packed story while taking place on a lush planet filled with dinosaurs. Yeah, I'm interested. Primal Planet is a solo-developed Metroidvania that combines crafting and survival elements with an action-packed story while... Where is it? What happened? I got it. while taking place on a lush planet filled with dinosaurs. Primal Planet is a solo-developed Metroidvania that combines crafting and survival elements with an action-packed story while taking place on an island on a lush planet filled with dinosaurs. Shit, that was real close. Primal Planet is a solo-developed Metroidvania that combines crafting and survival elements with an action-packed story while taking place on a lush planet filled with dinosaurs. Yeah, I'm interested. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. On to the next, on to the next, on to the next. We are 4 out of 9, I think. So, GameStonk Simulator. GameStonk Simulator Gone Rogue is the first roguelike shop simulator where you manage a video game store with some very funny game titles. GameStop Simulator Gone Rogue is the first roguelite shop simulator where you manage the last video game store in town. With new releases, retro games, so much to check out. A banger. I heard noises. I'm gonna go check it out. I was just saying, I heard noises.
There's a controller.
I ate it. Huh? I ate it. Hungry and I ate it. That bitch got ate it. GameStonk Simulator. Oh man. Stonk. GameStonk Simulator Gone Rogue is the first roguelike shop simulator where you manage the last running video game store in town. It has some umph in here that I'm interested in. That's good enough. On to the next. Terminal Brigade. Is a master rogue tier with distinct play styles and customizable action pack. Terminal Brigade is a free-to-play action-packed roguelike looter shooter. It's not a looter shooter. Hero shooter. Action roguelike co-op hero shooter. With ever-changing biomes, each featuring unique enemies and biomes. Ever-changing no verses featuring unique enemies and biomes. Experience randomized challenges and rewards. Terminal Brigade is a free-to-play action roguelike co-op hero shooter where you dive into ever-changing nullverses featuring unique enemies and biomes. Terminal Brigade is a free-to-play action roguelike co-op hero shooter where you dive into the ever-changing nullverses featuring unique enemies and biomes. Terminal Brigade is a free-to-play action roguelike co-op hero shooter where you dive into ever-changing nullverses featuring unique enemies and biomes. Not bad. We're close. Terminal Brigade is a free-to-play action roguelike co-op hero shooter where you dive into ever-changing nullverses. Damn, I had it too. I didn't know nullverses was the right word. I thought I said the wrong word. Alright. Terminal Brigade is a free-to-play co-op action roguelike co-op hero shooter. Terminal Brigade is a free... I didn't start with a bang either. Terminal Brigade is a free-to-play action roguelike co-op hero shooter where you dive into ever-changing nullverses with unique enemies and biomes. That one got the job done. All right, I think you got 3 more. Oh, 3 more. Machina. A digging game. A chill stop motion world. With some automation. Machina is a digging adventure. Machina is a digging adventure where you mend a chill stop motion world. This has a lot of personality. Machina is a digging adventure where you mend a chill stop motion world with so much personality. I had to put it in here. All right, there we go. Machina is a digging adventure where you mend a chill stop motion world with so much personality. I had to put it in. Machina is a digging adventure where you mend a chill stop motion world. This game has so much personality, I had to put it in here. More. Atomic Owl. You are blading a bird with beef hacks / platform and soaring through a beautiful chaotic pixel net art neon scape in your quest to save your feathered friends. Elegant roguelike elements, transforming weapons and foul ninja action. Roguelite elements. I don't know what to say about this, bro. Bail? Can we just bail? Just caught me here. Getting closer. Roguevania. Atomic Owl. A Roguevania. I'm fudged. What are you saying here, bro? Atomic Owl is a Metroidvania with roguelite zones. And skill-driven combat and elemental powers. I mean, I'm a sucker for these games. I don't see it. I don't see what I'm gonna say about this game. Atomic Owl. Metroidvania with roguelite zones and skill-driven combat. Fast-paced, skill-driven combat that really just a sucker for these side scrollers that there's too many side scrollers. I can't put it in there. I need to make decisions. In there though. We're failing. Atomic Owl is a Metroidvania with roguelike zones with some fast-paced, skill-driven combat and also elemental powers. So this catches my interest. That's what we gotta do. Atomic Owl is a Metroidvania with roguelike zones and fast-paced, skill-driven combat with elemental powers. I mean, I'm a sucker for well-made side-scrollers. Atomic Owl is a Metroidvania with roguelike zones and fast-paced, skill-driven combat with elemental powers. I mean, I'm a sucker for well-made side-scrollers. Alright, that'll do. Day of the Shell, last one, Emmy. Day of the Shell is a one-click, one-turn tactical roguelite that has that XCOM feel to it. Whatever, bro. That was good enough. Day of the Shell is a one-click, one-turn tactical roguelite that really has that XCOM feel. That really has that friendly XCOM. You know, friendlier and not totally. It'll be fun. Day of the Shell is a one-click, one-turn tactical roguelite that has that XCOM feel to it, except it's like more friendlier and not that hard, but you know, it has something to it. Day of the Shell is a one-click, one-turn tactical roguelite that really has an XCOM feel to it, except it's friendlier and easier, so it might be good. Day of the Shell is a one-click, one-turn tactical roguelite that reminds me of XCOM, except you know it's friendlier and not as difficult, so it might be good. Day of the Shell is a one-click, one-turn tactical roguelite that Day of the Shell is a one-click, one-turn tactical roguelike that reminds me of XCOM, except, you know, it's a little friendlier and easier, but it could be good. Alright. That is it. Chat, I need to go. I need to go, chat. I need food. And to regroup and figure out what we're gonna play tonight because I do want to get some gaming. I'm gonna go do that. All right, guys. I know, not a good stream. We got a lot to do and a lot to accomplish, and until we get all that done, we can't. It is what it is. At least we got some productivity. Till later. I'll be back. Don't go too far. I'll be back like in a couple hours. And then, deuces.